What up, Hemi?
You're like
Oh, wait, what?
a minute late.
No, 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 no. What time is it there?
11:02 now.
In the morning?
Nah, yeah, in the morning.
Oh my gosh, you guys are in the future, huh?
Yeah, that's why they. What have I got? Yeah, 8 hours left of work. Sheesh. Yeah, this should keep me occupied for. I've got to bring a battery bank, man. I love listening to US, but like the bad take, bro. It's my go-to now. Now that I'm back at work.
So you be work. Oh, so you're headed to work, and then you need a battery pack at work to listen.
No, I started work about 4 hours ago. I got a 12-hour shifts again. I'm on the 12-hour shifts. So I want to come up and talk and that. We're gonna have a battery bank.
No, I hear you, man. Um, what are you doing right now, dude? What the hell are you doing for 12 hours? You definitely need like two battery packs.
Oh man, I'm doing all the train stations here in Melbourne. All the main ones are getting overhead or underhead to stop congestion on our roads. So I'm just spotting machinery. Or right now I'm standing next to a gate doing nothing. I'm just standing next to a gate. That's my job. So I just look at the. I start at 7 and I gotta wait till 11 for bad take and it just I can't wait till 11, bro.
There needs to be a 7 a.m. in Australian time version.
That's all right.
Oh man.
11's good because it's in like 4 hours or whatever, and whatever it is, and then I get to listen to bad take, and that goes for however long, and then I haven't got much left longer to work, so it's perfect. How'd you go with your shoes? Did you pull any?
Yeah, bro, I revealed all five. I got a couple dope pairs, to be honest. I don't know what they all mean or what they do though. Um, I gotta go take a picture of my pairs so I know what the hell I got.
Why did you pull the wall? Why did you open five?
Because, bro, it's like when you buy a bunch of gambling scratchers at the market, you just gotta scratch them all. I don't leave things unrevealed, dude. I don't know how people have clone vials still unrevealed. I would open them all instantly, bro.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean, bro. So I can't really. Thought you at least do one on the space or something. Jeez.
I didn't even think about it, dude. I just ripped all five. I didn't even care.
Fuck, it's that bad, is it? Gotta scratch these bad boys.
No, it was fun, bro. Just I don't know, Leviant, have you revealed?
Bro, that shit ain't working for me.
Really? Shit. Well, Shot
I'm
Shot's
cooked.
about to reveal hers right now. I'll tell her to leave one unrevealed. What is it not working for you for? Just because of the
Oh, wait,
VPN or
wait.
what?
I just retried and I got something right now. Give me a sec. I saw the animation and all. Yeah. Into black screen. Yeah.
No, so now you just got to refresh the page.
Ah, last try. No, I legit tried this like more than 5 times.
Oh, really? You've already tried it a few times, huh?
Let's see.
Hold on, let me see. I'll see if Shaw's is working.
Maybe you the lucky one though.
How did you even get a dot swoosh in Greece, bro? Did you VPN it or what?
No, I applied early as fuck.
Oh, cool, cool, cool. I'm seeing them all over the timeline though, man. I'll tell you. I need to go get a screenshot of mine. I got one that's pretty much all white, bro. It's pretty
Yeah.
much close to the all white one. It has like a blue Nike check. That's it, dude.
Okay. Okay, I got one.
Dre Mill, we're doing reveals right now. I told
I think we are.
I told Hemi, bro. He said, "How many did you open?" I said, "All five." He said, "You didn't leave one unopened?" I said, "Nope. I pulled all them bitches straight
I'm
away."
doing the same thing. I'd already revealed 10. I'm trying to reveal 5 more. I just don't do well with
Damn.
hold. I don't do well holding these things, man. Like I can't. I'm not the one to be like, oh, I'm gonna put this to the side and I'll open it later. Like, bruh, no way, Jose. I'm opening this shit up right now. All I would open all 25 I had if I could. But this shit just ain't working.
Hemi, you want to you pull them all too, Hemi, or what?
No, I'm in Australia. We're not allowed to have them. I didn't VPN. I don't understand why Australia doesn't have. Yeah, like we don't have the what's that Nike app? The Nike app. We don't have that. So we don't have anything here. It sucks.
I'm revealing one right now as we speak, but it reveals it, but it don't show what it is. It just turns to a black screen.
Yeah, you got to refresh the
Yeah,
page.
no. So
I usually
this
refresh
this
But
it.
is the key. So anyone who's revealing now too, right? So if you reveal it and it turns to a black screen, move on to the next box and reveal that one. Have it open up, reveal to the black screen, move on to the next box, reveal that one. Keep doing that, and then you can just go straight to your profile and see everything that you reveal. So if you see it working, just reveal what you got and then go to your profile and see everything you have as a collective.
Yeah, Shauna's gonna reveal all hers right now, so we'll see.
I don't even know.
I'm not even gonna.
at least mine worked, to be honest.
The problem is I can't even trade these things yet.
Keyword is yet.
Don't
As
get
long,
me started. That's your problem, man. That's my problem.
Refresh it.
at least
Sid,
you
bro,
got
down
them.
there, the thumbs down, bro.
What happened?
She ain't fucking with it.
Sid just spamming the thumbs down for revealing.
Tevi came up with the
No, Shot.
fire ass what the LA's, man. That's the first pair I seen of those.
I gotta go. I actually didn't even like look at the names of mine. I was just popping these things, man. I was just reveal, reveal,
Put in
reveal.
a group chat what you got. You probably sitting on some fire too and just don't have no idea.
I got one that's all white. That one's fire.
Oh,
Yo, the one Drake got is fire though.
the year of the rabbit,
I
that's
got a.
fire, yeah. I seen another one though. It's not as rare as I thought it would be because I saw somebody else post it. Pump ended up hitting the crocodile Lux joints, the leather Lux fire ones.
Damn.
So, but I think the most rare one I have seen within our community is the one that Tevi hit the LA ones.
How do we know that like the rarity?
I mean, I just know the sneakers, so those are ones
What,
that they showcased.
what's the
Um,
rarest one?
the
Is it a
rarest
one of
one
six?
is the one of one uh white, all whites. I just hit a Coco Snake Air Force One coconut.
I'll take a screenshot of what I got. I don't know what I got. Find out.
Yeah, I just hit a Coco Snake. This shit is fun. It's like trading cards.
Sounds cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna post it.
Shout out to Dot Swoosh for feeding our degenerism. You
You know
know,
what I'm saying? And
we haven't got to mint or pull anything from NFTs, and for $20, we got to pull some NFTs.
some shoe trading cards.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Everybody needed a fix out here trying to reveal some
You know what I
shit,
mean?
and this was the easy
I
one.
swear.
You know what I'm saying,
They
dude? This one that damn. What's up, Cheeto?
What's up, Pumpand?
How you
What's
doing,
going
bro?
on? I'm doing great.
We
Oh, it's already night on my side. I just want to say hi and say what's up to you guys. Thank you for having me here. Good night.
yeah, bro. Appreciate you coming up and saying what's up, man. Always.
Win a
I'm
lot.
trying to. Cheeto been coming into bad take since like the beginning. He listened for ever, bro, and he just come up every once in a while, say what's up, and bounce. Oh man. At first, I remember Shido used to come up, and I thought he was a bot at
Me
first,
too. I still thought he was a butt.
and then finally he come up, and his first time up he didn't talk, and then the second time he's getting better with spaces. Oh, bro, you know which one's not showing for me? Is the all white one that I got. It's just a black screen. Must be rare, huh?
Do all of them have moving, or just some of them have moving screens? Correct? The moving animation.
Everybody sound like they're talking through water, bro. Hemi's on headphones, I think.
Him, he sound like he on a helicopter, bro. Like he on a chopper. He's a chopper. No, I posted mine in the comments. Coco Snap. So those are my 3 best reveals thus far.
My it's funny because this is how, like, our roommate, she's never been into like digital collectibles or anything, but she did get this Dot Swoosh shoes, so she's gonna do her first reveals today too. Shauna's doing them right now. Just a little onboarding, just a little light onboarding out here. You know what I mean? At the compound, we're just light work over here.
God damn, I flopped.
You didn't go for any at all?
I got some generative shit. I don't fuck with that.
It's a numbers game,
I got
baby. That's what I was telling y'all. Get as many of the accounts as you could. Don't be shy.
Don't be shy.
Facts.
That's what I said. Don't sleep. I got one that's called LA. It's white and cream. Like Escape, white and brown.
Post a picture. Post a picture.
I'm waiting for this one picture to reveal because it's the best one, I think.
I'm telling you, go to your profile and just look at your collection on your profile, and it'll show all of them that you reveal.
That's exactly where I'm going. It's my profile. Oh, there it is. It just showed. Boom. We gonna find it. Hey, everybody, post your Dot Swoosh kicks in the comments. Like and retweet with a Dot Swoosh picture in there, please. And then tell me if you got anything better than this. So what if it says generative? It's not rare.
Yeah, my bad.
Yeah,
Generative are the ones that they've created, right? Whatever with the technology that they have, it's like the new joints that they've created. The iconic ones have names, like somebody posted up in the Discord, the Valentine's Day, all of that stuff.
Hey guys, quick question.
Great pass, bro.
How you guys doing?
Good.
That's not the question, but I'm trying to be polite.
Good.
What is the story with not opening the boxes? I did see something about that in the email. Like, why would you not open the box?
Honestly, I asked the same question, and Luch said on the Spaces today. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I was kind of doing multiple things, but he was like, "It's no point in not opening it," or something like that. He was like, "Why would you not open it? If you want the 3D files to utilize them, you got to open it to have it available to you," or something like that.
I mean, I guess if it's like you're hoping it's going to be a digital artifact, right, at some point, like down the road, who knows how long, and somebody wants an unopened one, but it just feels kind of like a stretch right now. Even Brad Pitt wanted to know what was in the box.
What's in the box? Hell yeah, he did. I still want to know what's well, I guess we found out what's inside that box, but yeah, man, I'm jumping to all of my accounts to make sure I open as many as I can.
Well, if they make these boxes tradable in the future, then there'll be value in unopened boxes. It's just how it is. Like there's value today in unopened Pokemon card boxes.
Yeah, that's
that's
what I
people
came up to say,
speculate
Comp. That's like, something that the Dot Swoosh crew probably doesn't have their head completely wrapped around. and we know the marketplace is coming. And so when the marketplace opens up, yeah, like Comp said, I think that there will be an opportunity to, buy, sell, trade, whatever you have, and that I would assume include unopened boxes. And the opportunity is of course, is a numbers game that we saw that obviously. Most relevantly with Monolith 1 and how those things just went absolutely well with the Mint Balls too. Mint Balls was like the OG, kind of CloneX come to Jesus moment whenever those things started going nuts in price, and certainly just eclipsed the price of clones, or I guess I should say the floor price. And yeah, man, like you said, Flame, I think the sort of unopened collectability factor. I think that everyone's gonna want to at least have one of each, in their collection unopened. Just for collector's sake. So yeah, man, we'll see. I'm stoked. I haven't opened any yet, but I'm itching, man. I'm fucking itching. I've been working all day, so. Finally getting around to the computer and seeing what everyone's popped, and haven't gotten the Discord yet, but I'm sure there's some fire ass ones in there. I saw Dre's though, man. I knew Dre was going to bring some heat.
Nice.
Yeah.
No, that makes
up.
good sense, man. That makes good sense. I appreciate that take for sure. Yeah, no, I guess if I have 8 of these damn things, there's no reason why I can't not open one of them. But I was just curious to get your takes.
It all comes down to self-control, and I'm going to tell you right now, Flame. I'm going to tell you right now, I don't have it.
0% of any of that. I've never even heard of that term. I don't even know what that is.
I'm racking boxes.
Yeah, I feel like
yeah, dude. Once you start, dude,
you might already be low on that. You know what I'm saying? Like, not this particular, like crypto in general. Self-control is hard to come by in this space, unless you're very, very rich, in which case you probably do have some. I'm not one of those people, so.
Yeah, I don't know. Somebody leave them uncracked and let us know what it's like to sell an unopened box later down the road.
I'm thinking I might just forget some, I might leave one in one. You know what I mean? Like just leave one unopened of each type and try to forget about it.
That's the
yo,
101.
that's my
101
plan.
movement.
That's damn. Himmy sound like he's coming through a police.
That's what I said. He on a chopper, bro. Something like.
Yeah, I got I think one of it was the one the Artifact gave to us, the code. So I got that code way after the fact, like right before you could buy the boxes. So I put that code in, got a new wallet, named it newwave.swoosh, got all New Wave boxes, and I'm forgetting about it. I'm trying to like fry that part of my brain to where it doesn't exist anymore. And hopefully somewhere down the line I'll remember it. I don't know, maybe somebody buy the whole thing. Newwave.swoosh with 4 New Wave boxes in it.
Oh, that's a cook. I don't even. Damn, why did I think of that? This is why. What's going on? That's a great idea.
Yeah, Ilan's on it, man. I'm about to buy it from you right now, Ilan. So I got no more boxes to open. Shauna can't even open her one. She can't even open one of these things. Everybody's on the website right now trying.
Did you get some good shit, Comp?
I put it in the comments. I think.
I
don't know. I don't know what they are. I got some brown shoes. I got some white shoes. I got some green shoes. I got some brown and white shoes.
Red shoes?
And white and orange shoes. There's no red shoes. The pair that I would rock, though? The green and black ones that I got. They got like a Sasquatch on the back of them.
See, those are the degenerate pair. You see how Sasquatch moves if you look at him? Well, probably doesn't load, but he moves around when you hover over him with your mouse. But the pairs that you have, your white and brown shoes and your white and yellow shoes, you see how they say Escape? That's an actual pair of Air
Yeah.
Force Ones that's been out before. So those are pretty good. And the LA, those have been out before as well. So that's how you know. So the ones that say generative, those are the ones that they've created. The ones that have actual names are ones that have been out before. So you can pretty much gauge the rarity based off of those facts.
Nice. Yeah, dude. Those generative ones on the far left are fucking dope. I'd rock those too.
Bro, the Sasquatch animation is sick. He's walking and then he reaches down and wipes down his shoes and then keeps going.
Those
Yeah, I'd wear
those
those.
what the LAs that Tevi got, man. Those were hard to get in real life. So those are for real. Something that people are looking for.
Yeah, I joined the spaces a little late. Did they give any alpha in there? Are they going to sort of release, all the different ones and like how many there are of each and all, like all the data and whatnot? Or is that just something we're going to have to
They
find
said
out?
next week, or they said they were going to drop more information tomorrow, and then they said next
All
week
right.
they're speaking about the technical side of things because they're having a sneakers session on the sneakers app, speaking about the technology of Dot Swoosh. So I think that's where they're going to get into the details of the EA Sports collaboration that they're doing. And
Oh yeah, that's like the name of that one,
yeah,
right? Like that's the actual
yeah.
gaming and shit.
So,
Yeah, that's
but
gonna be
they said
dope.
it's going to take a while for us to get the actual 3D files, like a month. But they said a month, give or take. But yeah, today it's all about the reveal and seeing what people can get. Well, as soon as they open up a marketplace for trading, it's over.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be a good day. Tappy, let me get them LAs. You don't even live in LA, bro. You don't want them that bad.
Tevi? Polly? Tevi rugged.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if he gonna unmute himself or
Oh,
he
there we go.
rugged.
No, I'm out here like mowing the lawn
Tevington.
and wrapping things up and pulling the car into the garage because I'm done. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with my pull, man. Like I only have three. I think I only have. I think I only got three total or four. So I might plan. So I have. I think one new wave and one classic left. And I think I'm just gonna hold on to those for now. So I'm kind of glad that the first one that I pulled was something that I actually vibed with. So that should be good. And once we get those 3D files, my clone's gonna be rocking that for sure. I would wear those in real life. So I'm hoping that at some point, these serve kind of as a coupon or something that allows you to get the real pair. Like that would be fire. So yeah, man, like it's been a good reveal day so far. But I'm probably gonna be listening for a little bit. I might actually drop and then come back a little bit later. But wanted to at least pop in, say hi to everyone.
I have a question to the room. So if you want one person to represent the geeks in the digital, or like, okay, let's say in the physical realm, who would it be? Are you even in agreement?
I don't know. What was the question?
To pick one person to represent everyone, or
No, the sneakers, like when they are released, who would be like one person to promote them, I guess?
Kanye.
Like
Yeah,
I guess
Kanye would
celebrity
work.
who would them to have?
Exactly, that is the question. Like, what do you think can bring the most attention to this digital asset? But I would think if, I would discuss in the artifact shows, of course, because we're talking about the clones. So I feel like the value of this item is kind of attached to the value of the item in the physical world, or not. I mean, I would like to
Are we
know
still
if it's not true.
are we still talking about the dot swoosh reveal
And I
that we're
think
talking about?
these
Yes.
For the
Yeah,
art?
I
these
think a
were
little bit, Paulie. I mean, we don't. That's what I was asking a minute ago. Like it because we don't have the data as to how many sort of exist. But like a lot of the sneakerheads and connoisseurs, like they know like which pairs, especially the classics, were really coveted or hard to get, like IRL whenever they were released. So you would think that there would be some kind of correlation there. I mean, I don't know, how deep Nike went into that, like as far as like creating rarity around the pairs that were like the most sought after, and if they were going to do a re-release, they would want, you would think, quite a few pairs out there just to leverage economies of scale. So yeah, I really don't know, but I think to your question, I think that the Nike ad machine will certainly crank up pretty hard for these, and I think that they will put them on every one of their athletes. And I think those athletes will be, digital. Like they will be digitally rendered in a 3D universe, and they will probably be picking, whichever ones that they want. So they'll be shuffling through, their dot swoosh account and pick the ones in their dot swoosh account that they want to wear, and that will be like the ad, right? Like that's how they'll showcase not just their athletes and the shoes, but dot swoosh, the marketplace, the ability to collect and have all of those in your wallet. I definitely expect them to leverage every aspect of, the revolutionary tech that they're putting into this, and push it in a way that really, really like blows people's minds, right?
So this is actually really cool. Is it implying the idea that everyone would have an opportunity to connect to their favorite athletes in the digital realm? Or is it like a motion captured avatar that like exists and has a scripted scenario? Or is it actually like, are they gonna use it as their digital identity? Because when it comes to athletes or anyone who is a media like person, it would make so much sense to have photorealistic avatars in the metaverse. I just thought of it. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, their identity is tied to their fame, right? Like their face is their identity. Like people like myself, I'll just say myself. I don't have fame, but I do have a handful of PFPs that people know me by, especially in this space, and so I can sort of leverage that. But whenever we're talking about Nike athletes and famous people, like they've already built that. Through whatever it is that they do, and especially in the Nike ecosystem, like all of these athletes are recognizable, if not worldwide, definitely to the fan base of the sport, or at least the fan base of the team. And yeah, so there, I mean, I would imagine that there will be a lot of opportunity for engagement with your favorite athletes through this technology. And I mean, I think we're going to learn a lot more about that when we start learning about the EA, the EA partnership, what that's going to look like. I mean, obviously, it's too perfect for them to, announce NBA 2K or whatever, one of the basketball, games that has, every athlete's likeness built into the game. You have a Nike partnership, so all Nike athletes will be able to essentially utilize their dot swoosh and whatever shoes that they have, and you'll be able to use your shoes on your favorite athlete in game. And, if you do have those tokens, you might be able to get, access to your favorite player, your favorite team, or whatever. So there's just sky's the limit on this stuff. So, sorry, Sophie, what you got?
Hi, I like what you guys are talking about. I actually came on because I still can't reveal my boxes. And I need to know, am I going to be missing out on something, or is this just fate telling me maybe I should not be unboxing them? Maybe I'm just going to keep them sealed. I don't know. What's like everyone's status on this? I want to know where everyone's been at, because I haven't really been on the timeline, and I know a lot of people were saying like blank images and stuff, but I want to hear everyone else's experiences.
Yep. If you don't reveal in the next 5 minutes, Sophie, they get deleted permanently. And you missed out. No, Shauna can't reveal either. She's having a hard time. She just keeps spinning for her. I think it's just everybody's trying to reveal right now. I would just try later tonight when I
I
Are you
start.
really
on?
believed you there. I
Are
thought,
you
I
on
was like, oh my
mobile?
god, 5 more minutes. Oh gosh. What's up, Dre?
Are you mobile or are you on your desktop?
Mobile, because I minted these things with no problem when like everyone was bugging out, and I just minted them like back to back to back, no problem at all on my mobile. So I thought that was the way to go. But I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. Is desktop the way for this?
I haven't even tried on mobile because of the last experience of trying to do it on mobile. So I haven't done anything. Everything I've done is all desktop, and it's been working somewhat, right? Like I won't say working, kind of just like what, maybe war, like it's halfway. You know what I'm saying? But it's revealed some from a couple of my accounts. So if you can do desktop, I would try that.
I'm definitely about to do that. Honestly, I'm kind of a fool. Why haven't I even tried desktop yet? But what have you unboxed? I want to hear what everyone has.
I put the ones that I feel like have some type of rarity to them that I've pulled so far in the comments, and they're also in the Sneaker Soapbox channel of Bad
All
Take
right, just
Disco.
call me slow. Just be like, come on, wake up.
I can't.
Go
You know
check
what?
the group
I would
chat.
not do that in front of everybody. You know what I mean? I know you're reading between the lines. Well, there's no point in me doing that at all. But no, yeah, try it on the desktop. Try desktop. It might be a better experience for you. I haven't even logged into some of my other accounts to try to do it, but I'm just trying to see everything that I got. It looks like Comp did his on mobile because the way he has it all lined up in his picture, it looks like a mobile picture.
I know I got one of
Whoa.
the. Oh, sorry, Polly. I just want to say I know I got one of the one of them finally loaded. It's like the black with the pink heart or something. I don't know what's rare though.
Yeah, I don't think that's the thing. A lot of people don't know unless you know the shoe. We don't know what's necessarily rare. Like it could be some rare generative ones. I'm sure it is.
True. And I know the white is like the one of one, right? Is there
Yeah,
other one of ones that we know of yet?
I think all blacks are one of ones. I think that's the only ones that I know that are one of ones. I know it's only 6 of the gym Air Force Ones because they said that's the periodic table on the periodic element. That's the 4 diamonds is 6. So that type of stuff. It's 31 of the Halloween joints because of October 31st. So it's that type of correlation. But they didn't give out full numbers for all of them. Pulled one of the guys who actually put the part pixel shoe together. Remember how they had certain people who came up there and they had the contest and they won the contest and they can do their own shoe. I pulled one of theirs. So that's fire. But yeah.
So I posted that animation that Tabby recorded. Is it the actual screen recording?
I think that's what happens when you hover over the screen. It has an animation to it. Like all of them, when we pull them out of the box, they're supposed to have that type of animation. Something's supposed to happen.
Incredible. So is it the actual animation? It's already like they make it 3D.
Yep. 3D files. So, and with them having the announcement with EA Sports, these are going to be collectibles you can add to your player. I'm assuming, right? I'm just speculatively speaking. These are the shoes you'll be able to add to your player on those video games.
Yeah, that's
I
what Ilan kind of
wish.
blew my mind about. Adding the shoes to like EA coming in, it just makes sense.
Yeah.
That's crazy,
Yeah.
man. At the beginning.
It's going to be nasty. Mr. Nasty Time.
I wish Frank D. God listened to this conversation or any D. Gods were in the room because this idea, the guys actually own a team, like basketball team. So they can do all of it, but on Bitcoin. We have to pitch this idea to Frank.
What's up, Shadow?
Hey man, I know I'm not the only one out here wishing I minted more boxes.
Try to tell y'all, man. Try.
Dre got 20 and he still wish he got
I'm
25.
telling you, I told y'all, bro, it's the game of numbers. When you're dealing with Nike, it's always about numbers. Like,
And
Compound was like,
I haven't opened one box yet because I'm too scared, bro.
man, shoot the J, baby. That's what it's here for. Unless you want to keep it and do the Ellen tactics, which makes perfect sense as well, right? That's smart.
I
Do
want to
that.
open them, but we've been dealing with a lot of issues on our side. Some people opened and they had the upside, which is like a mint size of like 155, and then we were all like hyped, like hell yeah, and then they were like, hold up. Let me go back to the main page. They were able to move the shoe around, and then it like the whole site like had them refresh, and it was like, wait, it wants me to reveal again, and he was like, well, it's already minted out. It's probably just a bug. He refreshes, and it's a totally different shoe. It's just a generative art shoe, and we're like, what the fuck? But he's not the only person that happened to. It's a lot of other people too. So there's some small hiccups going on, and reveal is like resulting in like a black box, and you got to wait like 20 minutes or so, and then it reveals. I want to have a smooth unboxing experience, so I'm just gonna wait, man, because I got a lot of boxes.
So he hit a rare and celebrated, and then went back and it said reveal again, and he revealed again, and it replaced the rare with a generative one.
Exactly, and it was
Damn.
like he revealed he hit that upside. He had the screenshots, all that good stuff, and he even had time to move it around, like move the shoe around, look at it. It refreshed on him. He refreshed, and it went back into a box state, wanting him to reveal again. And then he refreshed it again and was like, whatever. It was already minted. I'm gonna just refresh again. He refreshed. I believe he said it was then a black screen, but he saw that the name
Uh-huh.
was completely different. And yeah,
Damn. That's tough.
but that
No, that honestly, that's happened to me too. To me, not the switcheroo, but the me minting, seeing the shoe, going to my collection, it being a box in place of where I previously saw a shoe, and then it's saying for me to reveal again. But every time I tried to reveal it again for the second time, it didn't go through. It just went back to the dark screen, like you said, the black screen, and then the shoe that I revealed earlier popped up.
Yeah, then another person they want to collect co-collab shoes. So they got a co-collab shoe. I think it was like the version 3s or something like that. It was a co-collab shoe. It refreshed on them. It said to reveal again, and then it gave them an archive shoe. I believe it gave them Independence Day, which is still a good one. And theoretically, people will be like, "Hey, that's even better." But this person wants the collab shoes, so now they only got archive. They have no co-collab shoes.
Mm. Yeah. I mean, honestly, somebody had I think Pump had some good pulls. He pulled like the green co-collab shoe. I forget what they called, but yeah, the gray ones that I pulled, they're pretty dope too.
But
So I'm happy
but
with what
not the
this
FUD,
is.
man. We've been having fun going through the gallery. We have fun speculating on what they are going to be announcing tomorrow. Everybody's just kind of like, well, I'm gonna just wait because the gallery, even on the web, kind of behind. They haven't shown a new shoe recently revealed for a minute. But hey, check out the tweet up top. I just posted to the spaceman. That's I saw somebody post that on a Discord, and I was like, man, I gotta tweet that, bro.
That's a fact. Win update. That is a fact. I haven't seen any one of one. I'm just not checking the gallery for the first time. I haven't seen any one of
So
ones.
here's the deal: we haven't seen any one of ones. We haven't seen any citrus. We haven't seen any springs. Uh, we didn't see any Nokia phone or Scarface until like just recently. But yeah, they revealed quite a bit of shoes. If you go through their real page on YouTube and other places, there's a lot of shoes that have yet to be revealed at all. Like period. And some of those shoes has like 3,000 within the collection, and not one person is minted. Like, what's going
Yeah.
on?
Damn, they got the Kiwis in this joint. You go to the gallery, they got some shit in here. These are crazy. Yeah, this is dope, man. This is a dope experience. Even though it's kind of, hiccupy at this moment, it's still me as a sneaker connoisseur. I'm having a good time because this shit is dope. To be able to see them bring back some of these ones, these classic models, and
Oh yeah, man, dude. We had this guy. His name is a kid called Vice. This man's knowledge of shoes is in my opinion has been the best so far. Like we even got people who they do sneakers as like that is their job. They sell and buy sneakers, and they have warehouses of sneakers, and they have people that go run and grab pairs and sleep outside and all kinds of craziness. But this dude came in like an encyclopedia for Nike. And when I say this dude was like, look, this is what y'all need to be looking out for. This pattern has only been seen on 3 shoes, and the digital camo, that shoe is something that is always the first to go at these shoe meetups. And he was telling us about like, the what was it? Like, he was talking about some other shoe. Man, he said he was talking so much, man. But basically, he was just dropping knowledge. He was like the generative arts. He was like, bro, don't y'all sell those? Some of those generative arts, nobody's looking at the properties. On the properties, it's telling you the colorways, and some of these colorways haven't been seen in like 7 years. And we were all just like, what the fuck? And then it was like, there's apparently somebody found out that there's a homage to I guess maybe Kobe Bryant or something like that. They were figuring out that the reason why this one shoe has these numbers at the end is because like Kobe rookie year, and then like they were talking about.
damn, did he rock for everybody?
Oh no, I'm still going, but I'll stop if it's not going.
Yo, that makes sense, dude. I mean, it makes sense to like drop some, some fucking crazy ass surprises, like something with Kobe or something. That would shit. People would lose their fucking minds, man.
Yeah, this is crazy, man.
What happened with Shadow? Shadow, you good?
I,
Yeah, he came. He left. He
I
came
think
back.
I'm good now.
Uh,
But basically, the moral of the story is this: don't settle shit because you only know
Yeah,
50% of what's the fuck's going on. Because I was looking at those digital camos and I was like, man, I hope I don't pull this one. I don't really like that pixel look. And then he come on stage and is like, look, that digital camo, it's only been seen on 2 shoes, and one of those shoes sells for $240,000. You will never in your life be able to buy that shoe. If any of y'all sell this shoe, you're crazy. And we were like, oh shit. Okay, yeah. What else you got, bro? Like this dude, this dude knows shoe knowledge. Like that's I don't know, man. He was on some other level shit. We were like, yo, come back. Everything, man.
But how can you even sell them? Like they don't have a marketplace, and are people selling them on OpenSea? Like
No,
what?
no, no, no. A lot of these shoes are IRL. A lot of these shoes are
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
colorway
yeah, yeah, for sure.
IRL. He was saying, he was breaking it down, man. Like he was talking, you can pull any Nike shoe, scan the barcode, and it will tell you what batch it was made on. It will tell you what if they, for instance, if they stopped using a certain type of ink or a certain type of texture because it was uncomfortable and they swapped it to a different one, but they'll still call it the same shoe. Some people like the OG original version compared to the new version, and that it has a whole different name with like the leather and the texture and all this stuff that they were using. And he was saying that in the properties of these shoes, like NFT properties, right? What they did with the Nike property of these shoes, sneakerheads are gonna go crazy about because there's some traits like the tongue, it's in real life, like IRL. Sometimes they change the tongue or they change the width or they make small, minute changes. And the previous type of shoe you can't get anymore, which makes that shoe valuable. So when you have regenerative art that has that same combination as a IRL shoe, like that shoe is going to go crazy on the secondary market. So he was dropping just a lot of knowledge. But I'll basically stop because it's I barely understand it myself, but I was taking notes, bro. I already got a list of shoes to absolutely do not sell, no matter if you like it or not. So yeah, if you get that digital
Did you
camo,
take?
don't sell it.
What was his name? Did you get his name?
His name is a kid called Vice. He's a part of the Kid Beast NFT collection, and yeah, kid called Vice. Yeah, kid called Vice. He has a kid called Beast PFP, and it has a red cape on the PFP of his NFT. Yeah, he got info for real, for real.
Guys, I'm not gonna say that Dre's right. I don't need more boxes. Five's enough. I don't want no more boxes. I hope you all enjoy all your boxes. What I do want is a marketplace, though. I'm looking forward to that. It was real nice revealing with no gas, you know. That was cool. That's that Polygon life, apparently. Don't know what that is. There's no gas to do things on Polygon, apparently.
You guys like that cashless, huh?
Oh yeah, I forget, man. I know Dre Millie probably is used to it because he was in VV, but y'all are kind of used to this new side of NFTs, bro. We feel right at home. This is what our side is used to. There is no gas. You fight for the drops, and everybody goes crazy about the art first. And there's always no marketplace in the beginning. The marketplace always comes like 2 to 4 months down the road. And then sometimes there's not even a cash out. You got to wait another 2 to 4 months for cash out. So you wait like a whole year just to be able to use the whole platform. You know what I mean? And at least with Dot Swoosh, though, they have already said that keys are on the way. So, I mean, I don't know when exactly that's going to drop, but these will eventually be on OpenSea. But yeah, this is how they bring in the masses, man. They gotta create this and this type of weird, probably to y'all, this weird type of environment where you can't do nothing but just appreciate what you just spent money on, and that's it. There's nothing else to it. No reveal, or we already did the reveal part, but no floor prices, no trays, no none of that stuff. You got to ease people in. That's the whole. I think the whole point is you just trying to ease people in.
It's gonna do a good job of that though, man. I like I was just saying, is like my roommate. I had an extra dot swoosh code. I could have had 5 more, but I felt like it was better to allow someone to completely open, like, enter the ecosystem. She doesn't have any digital collectibles. She does collect Nikes though. So her first kind of like digital collectibles that she's minting and revealing are these dot swooshes. So Shauna's out in the living room right now. They both got their computers. They're going to be revealing them tonight, and it'll be her first experience with like digital collectibles. So I don't know, dude. It's a special thing. You remember it, you know. You might get her interested more, but I think a lot of people are going through that their first time, kind of mixing and revealing digital collectible, and dot swoosh has been a great bridge for that. Yeah, a bunch. I'm seeing your community all over the place, Shadow. Like for some reason, because we've been hanging out in here, your community's all over the timeline. I got bat cows all over my timeline, bro, and they're revealing sneakers, man.
Yeah, Bat Cows, a kid called Bees, Broadsider. There's like 4 different NFT platforms. I would say compared to y'all's, they're like micro caps. You know what I mean? So they're still tight knit communities. Not super high floor prices. You know, like 300 ish to like 600. But they got a reputation, at least on my end, and we all kind of what ends up happening is it's think of it like a this is how I like to put it, right? I think of it like graduating classes, right? Like you guys are like the graduates. Y'all have already gotten y'all's degrees, you know, and this is like the next batch of people coming through, right? So I consider myself a part of this class as well because although I've been in crypto for a long ass time, I have not spent as much time on OpenSea projects as y'all have, on actual layer one. And so this graduating class, man, they're going through the phases of learning about, you know, what NFTs are, IP, they're learning about gas, they're learning about blockchain. I get constant questions of, hey man, like, so with a MetaMask, how does this work? Like, how do I take this NFT I got on OpenSea? Is it on OpenSea? So there's a lot of education being done. So this next generation of NFT collectors in the next year or so, they'll be at this level. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, that's basically what it is.
Well, Gus, I'm gonna tell you what, man. What do we do now after this reveal? We got our little dopamine hits, revealing all these shoes. Now what are these? What are we gonna do as collectors? We need something next. What's revealing for Artifact? When can I start trading these things? That's what I need to know. These little these
Remote bags coming in tomorrow.
No way. That's one of those things I didn't get. So that doesn't help me any, but I'm proud and I'm happy for you guys. I want to see some pictures.
Hey, what's in the box, man? That's all I want to know.
I'm proud that I didn't FOMO into one. That's what I like. Do you know how many times these guys tried? Dre got me on the sneakers, like about 6, 7, 10 pairs. You know what I'm saying? But not the bags.
Not too late. Not too late.
I just need one person to just do a full unboxing. This is the remote bag. Let's open it up. All right, let's open up the suitcase. And wouldn't you know, there's a gold brick inside. Should have got it.
Nah. Ain't no free money out here, bro. Not with these. Ain't no
Hey,
free
can you
money.
imagine though? They say like, hey, by the way, you can still forge, but for our first come, first serve guys, there's gonna be a little something extra inside. You open that shit up, it's just something crazy.
Yeah, they're the Rimowa AF1s, I think, in there, right?
Yeah, it inside comes with a miniature Rimowa that is a model of your Rimowa. Comes with its own little NFT with also another mini robot as well too. I think there's something inside there, but that's just probably me just wanting to have some fun with it. How you gonna,
Probably just a box of tissues inside.
how you gonna send a whole suitcase box and not put nothing in there, man? Come on.
No, this is the problem. This is the problem with degens. We be getting our hopes up too much, always thinking there's more and something inside. You gotta think that you're actually getting just a cardboard box with nothing in it, and then when you see a suitcase in it, you're like, "Oh shit, they actually sent me a suitcase." There, set your standards low, and then get excited when it hits. You know what I mean? But you start convincing yourself there's boxes of tissues in your Rimowa bag, like that, you're asking for too much at that point.
I'm pretty sure this is an easy one, but is it omnidirectional with the wheels?
Bro, if it's not, dude, I'm returning it, and I didn't even get one. I'm returning it for Dre, bro. Imagine Dre trying to weave his way through the airport, his big ass, and the wheels don't like go omnidirectional. You know what I'm saying? Just like dipping and dodging people in the airport, and his suitcase is tripping up.
I remember, man, we went from man, we used to travel quite a bit, and we had the same old like suitcases from back way back when I was in college, and they're just the ones where you tilt it over, you just have to lean it one way. Man, I remember when we were going to New York and that suitcase we had, it broke, and I got that omnidirectional. Dude, that thing was gliding. I was like, yo, what is this? This magic? I felt like I could just drift around the whole freaking airport, man. I'm used to feeling the weight, half holding the weight myself, and trying to, oh, I'm sorry, because we used to have a big suitcase. Yeah, omnidirectional is the way to go, man.
Yeah, I'm sure it is, bro. I'm sure it is. Sophie, you get all your boxes revealed yet? Nah, she didn't. I got a $60 suitcase, bro. That's omnidirectional. So when I'm rolling through the airport with you guys in my beat up old black hard case suitcase, you guys got your nice Rimowas. Just remember, you know, you like my broke ass because of my personality, not because of my money, you know? What's up, Baron?
What's up?
What's the news, man?
That's
You got Rimowas coming?
tomorrow.
Oh my gosh.
Mhm. Oh man!
I
And I had a buddy reach out and ask. He's like, "You get those cases?" I'm like, "Yeah, they're coming in tomorrow." He's like, "Send me some pictures." So people are keeping an eye on this shit. And he was a dot swoosh person who really has never asked me about it. It's interesting. He hadn't no one had, he hadn't asked me about the shoes, but he was interested in the case.
It's just funny how everybody is interested in different things. And I think we talk about it a lot as well. There's a lot of different things for different interests here. Like if you're just here for the avatars and the digital collectible side, we got that. If you're here for the sneakers, we got that. If you're here for luxury suitcases, we got that. Um, all different things. If you're here because you're interested in gaming or just interested in being creative, like it's a big ass community full of all these different interests that kind of gets brought together under one roof, which is pretty cool.
Hey, man, I'm interested in I would say like a Pokemon aesthetic, maybe with a famous artist also with his touch on there. Y'all got something like that going on? I know that's kind of out of the blue, but I just thought I might ask.
Yeah, no, we got a little bit of that too. I'd have a little bit of that. So yeah, if you're interested in streetwear, if you're interested in Murakami art, like we got it. Uh, what up, Shadow?
No, it's just it blows my mind every time, bro. And the fact that I saw some tweets are like they just have so much stuff. I just feel like they don't execute. Like, bro, you saying we suffering from success, bro? I don't want to be a part of a project that ain't got this many options. I want all the options. I want to tell somebody, yo, you like sneakers? Cool, we got it. Hey man, you like travel wear? We got it. You like high fashion? We got it. Yo, you like Pokemon? Yo, we got it. Like what? Like, yeah, bro, we got that too. You like streetwear, like, cool ass fucking avatars? We got that shit. Like, bro, we got fucking everything, man. What you want? Like those dudes
I want to
on the
smell good. I want to smell good. Hopefully, I can smell good by Christmas.
Yeah, bro. I never understood that argument. I've heard multiple arguments, and one was like, no, the ecosystem's too complicated. I don't want it. I don't want to get involved. It's too much.
It's too
And
much.
too much.
Too,
You guys got too much.
You like mystery boxes
Mhm.
that may or may not have a discount code in there? We got one of those too.
It's funny because it we're
sorry.
funny
I'm
because
in my car. I need to figure this shit out. Hold on. Sorry.
no, you're good, dude. It's funny because it's not even unique to us because as the Bored Ape Yacht Club, they started releasing more into their other side and all these other collections. They started to get fun. It's like y'all got too many collections, you got too much going on. And the same shit we've been saying forever now, like the apes were saying, what you don't like a lot of things going on? Like it's more lore, it's more storytelling, like it's more fun. It's not a negative, but I have heard people paint it as a negative. I've seen FUD around Artifact like, oh, you got so many different things in that ecosystem, I can't keep up.
Well, and they're
Well,
much more
bro,
tied together than I think it. Well, than it appears right now. And I think that as that
people
comes
legit
together, it'll be even fucking more insanely cool. Super dumb fire cool.
It's gonna make a difference for sure. People don't understand it now, and some of these messages were a little dated. They were like 8 months ago and stuff. Um, but they will understand this upcoming next bull run because the thing is that it's going to be different this second time around. A lot of people don't think it is. A lot of people think, oh man, it's going to be the same thing. Me and my cousin can just drop a automated, randomly generated NFT collection. It'll sell out. Everybody will pump the shit out of it, and then we all move on to the next thing. It's not going to be like that next time, in my opinion, man. It's going to be, what are you offering? What is your roadmap? What do you already have that's ready? Are you collabing with anyone? No. Do you have enough funds to create your own, like your own thing? Like, what do you have to offer me? Why should I be a part of this community? I do think that those who are truly just art enthusiasts, there will still be a place for that. But um, if we want to see those all-time highs again with some of these collections, they have to be innovating. They have to be pushing the boundaries of where NFTs have ever been before. Because if you have people like Yuga, like Azuki's, like CloneX, like whoever else is going to be doing this stuff, pushing the boundaries of what NFTs can be, 3D models, AR, they're doing all this metaverse stuff, and then you got this other PFP project that's just like, yo, so we're thinking, we may do a coin. You know what I mean? Like that's not going to be enough to entice people to want to, you know, run it up, I guess you could say. But yeah.
yo him. Go ahead, Ellen.
Oh, yeah,
I
dude.
was
I was
about
gonna
to say,
say, Nine Gag was talking about that yesterday. He was on a Spaces with um, Location. Location was kind of just be on location or whatever, doing his thing. And Nine Gag, the founder of Meme Land, was like, "Man, we've had to like fucking chase all of this shit just to keep people engaged and involved and like wanting to fuck with us. And he's like super jealous of like people like Azuki that doesn't have to like come out with a coin and come out with a bunch of different collections and like try to tie it all together. And yeah, so basically to dovetail what was just said, it was like there's also a lot of that, like the people that aren't sort of the OGs in the space that don't have that emergent culture already sort of in place, that don't have the community that are fucking diehard and have the projects back like no matter what. It's going to be harder and harder, to get that stickiness and get that traction in the marketplace. And so, to your point, it's like when you do have some of these OG collections that are continuing to innovate and continuing to pump this stuff out, and now have weathered flood storms and weathered a gnarly ass bear. It's like, if you're new to the space, you're like, do I want to take a flyer with a new project, or am I going to gravitate to these projects that have like been through it? You know what I mean? And so, I mean, there's obviously like an issue there with sometimes with price, because everyone would want, the genesis of an OG collection, and sometimes that's price prohibitive. But I feel like that, Azuki and clones for sure have. I mean, I think even Yuga has the ability to tap into the ecosystem without like getting the sort of the apex genesis piece. And sort of you can, I guess, work your way up around the periphery and potentially into the genesis. But yeah, no, man, that's a super good point. I mean, I think that it will definitely get harder and harder for new entrants to to sort of prove their mettle. And I think that like the issue really is when these new projects sort of come, no matter what they're bringing to the table, people, the behavioral economics of it are people just want to flip it to try to get into one of the OG collections and communities. And so that makes it even doubly tough when everyone looks at your collection not as one that they're wanting to fuck with long term, but one that they're wanting to flip so they can try to get into one of the OG collections. So yeah, man, I'm with you.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and this is gonna sound corny as fuck, but this is just my personal opinion. And when it comes to meme land, I started kind of doing research, but I was like, man, I'm just not really vibing with this, so I'm not really interested in it. Look, I I'll just use meme land as an example, but you can think of whatever other NFT project you think will also apply to it. And again, this is just my opinion, and this is not towards anybody that's in meme lands or captains or anything right now, but I find that very, very interesting that he said that, because there's going to be two things that happen. Newer collection that have a lot of hype, they're going to feel that pressure of, man, how do we keep people's attention? How do we keep people engaged with our community instead of just immediately running to the OG big projects? But it's going to be equally as hard, and this is where the cringe comes in. It's going to be equally as hard for meme slash funny base projects. I keep this same opinion with meme coins. Dogecoin and Shiba is still up in the air. Um, Meme, something that is funny is only funny for a certain amount of time. It's hard to create a long term brand. It's just hard. You make it harder for yourself because you have to continuously raise the bar on the funny, raise the bar on the outlandish idea, baby captains, and oh, look at this funny picture, and now look at this funny thing we can do. Like, oh, look how funny it would be to do this. Cool is always going to trump funny. Azuki's is cool. It's cool as shit, man. It's a cool aesthetic. It's a cool like atmosphere. It's a vibe. It's cool. Funny. We're gonna laugh at funny and we're gonna engage with funny, but eventually we're gonna look at that photo and be like, all right, man, it ain't that funny no more. You know what I mean? So they always have to keep raising the bar. When you base your project around funny, meme, like that type of stuff, you're already making it harder for yourself. Now that doesn't mean you're not gonna pop off. Funny normally pops off way quicker than cool, but it's like the tortoise versus the hare type of situation where the hare is gonna take off, but that back end of dropping down is going to be just as quick, right? Whereas the turtle, it builds up, and then they don't have to keep innovating as much as these other big brands because they already have that base. It's a cool aesthetic, it's a cool idea, and it's a vibe. Ain't no memes going on, you know what I mean? But that's my opinion. No shade towards anybody in these funny-ish. Cute and cool will always beat funny. That's just always been my thing with these NFT projects. So if it's cute or if it's cool, I'm with it. If it's funny, if it's meant to look ugly, now not talking about mute names. That's something totally different. But if the funny joke is that it's ugly or that it looks funny or that it's supposed to be funny, like Pepe XYZ, I look, you're gonna make it harder for yourself. But that's just my opinion.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I think that's a pretty good take, and the balls in the air for 9gag meme land. Like that's not something that I've gotten involved in, not something that I really know a ton about, aside from sort of peripherally through my contacts in this space, because I do have some contacts in this space that love that shit. Like they're all about it, and they tend to be in Azuki and in 9gag. And I mean, I think it's like a regional thing, right? Like the founder is Asian dude, and he has like that sort of, that je ne sais quoi, that cachet in the Asian community from what he's already built, and like, his personal bags. He's somebody that, everyone's like, this dude is not fucking around, and he's kind of proven that quite a bit. Like there is a ton of speculation around that project, and that's good. The like if you can keep people talking is good, but it's like you said, man, if as soon as they quit talking, then you ain't got much. So it's a tough one. It's a tightrope, and I hope he can pull it off, because he does have a very grand vision, and it should be really interesting to see what he puts together with that project. I think that the art reveal will be very telling as to how connected he is, and how willing he is to do whatever it takes to give people that PFP that they're going to go like, okay, this is going to be my online identity, right? And that's the fundamental turning point. People, they really don't have a PFP yet. They have, like you said, the babies. They've had maps. They had that weird sort of butt plug thing, and all of it sort of leading to what? And most of what I understand is it's leading to him releasing a mind blowing PFP, and that's like another thing that's super fucking hard to do. There have been really popular artists that have released PFPs projects, and yeah, it was for a moment, it was a flash in the pan. Like it was for a moment, it was hot, and it was dope, and it was fresh, and it was new, and then again, you gotta follow that, shit up again. I mean, you gotta keep going. And so yeah, man, I relate to what you're saying. I think it's a good take. I think time will tell. And I do think that we will see in the very near future, now that the Rimowa bags have shipped and people are going to be having them in their hands. Just to pivot a bit, we can go back to, I see your hand up, Shadow, just to pivot into what's coming. I think that we are and should, you know, have a bit of a Cambrian explosion of shit to do in clones. And I think that what we've kind of seen with, you know, everything that's going on in the space, everything that's going on in crypto, you know, price go down. I think that, you know, the timing is pretty fucking right, and they've delivered on and executed pretty flawlessly on everything that they've done so far, and that's really delivering the wearables and whatnot. I know some people still don't have some of that stuff, and there's a bit of lag time in particular items, but that was foretold. That was something that they told us about. That was going to take a little bit more time, and I think most people, whilst they want it in hand, they're okay with waiting a little bit longer for that stuff. And I think that you know, how the pump is primed. I personally, I mean, and I'm talking from a personal perspective, this is what I've been looking forward to, like, since, well, for almost a year, is like a full on, really engaging story mode that that leverages the what is now the VRM tech that has been sort of building. I know that Bev's been building that plugin for a really long time for Clone Tools, so everyone can really easily access their VRMs through Clone Tools, export those, and have those ready for skinning and hyperfying on Cyber. I know that both of those metaverses, on Cyber in particular, has been doing a lot of work in you know, facilitating really dope shit, including JavaScript, which is going to facilitate just an insane amount of innovation in basically being in on Cyber and creating games and on Cyber, from quests to puzzles to everything you can possibly think of. It's going to be super interactive, and I expect to see that really soon. So that's all I got.
What's up, Shadow?
Yeah, I was just going to ask about, to keep it on the subject, what is the next thing? Because I like, do we know exactly? I know what we have still in the pipeline, the Monolith X and the eggs. Am I missing anything else? Is there some? Oh, yeah, the crypto dunks. So those three things are in the pipeline. Am I missing anything else? And have we had any hints or anything of what the next focus is?
Wait, so rephrase the question for me.
Yeah, so not to my knowledge, like that. Those are the sort of the, you know, the outstanding assets, as it were, right? Like those are the NFTs that exist in the ecosystem that are ready to sort of be activated, as it were. But I think that one thing that Artifact does really well is present a sort of some lead time into playing with that stuff, and they fill it with quests. And I think that they know the power of questing in galvanizing community and cooperation. You know, cross sort of across the entire ecosystem. And I know that, and we all know that these guys are gamers, right? Like what they want to do is provide a game-like experience, and that will be iterative. You know, the first sort of quest that we did was puzzles, and we were running around in on cyber and solving sort of riddles and puzzles for Monolith One. And so the next sort of step in that evolution was sort of what they did on Twitter and what was it that whenever they did the eggs and everyone sort of participated in that voting, and it was like real time in Unreal Engine, so it was participatory. And then so they're testing their ability to engage the community in with these different avenues, and I mean fine tuning, I guess, that experience for the holders as we sort of move along. And I think that we will continue that, and it is an evolution. The evolution will essentially end up in a sort of a metaverse gameplay situation, but obviously we're not there yet. And where we go next, I think, to my mind, knowing everything that we have uh, at our sort of hand is basically solving puzzles and questing in with the VRM scanned like together in a non-cyber situation, and that is picking up objects, finding objects, piling up objects, different people, enough people sort of in particular places at a particular time. You think about all the ways that you can sort of create somewhat remedial game experiences, but really engaging and um, collaborative experiences in those sort of rudimentary metaverses of On Cyber and Hyperfi. I mean, I think obviously they're partnered with On Cyber, and that's where our metaverse is to date. I mean, with Pod ecosystem. So I think it'll be much more heavily involved in there. And I know that Ryan and the On Cyber team have been doing incredible work integrating some amazing tech that will facilitate the kind of questing that I'm kind of thinking about us doing as the next sort of step of this evolution in iterative gaming.
The experience is what you were talking about, Ilan, and I know Ilan is a questor, man. This guy loves the quest. I Flame, what's up, bro?
First of all, I don't know if you guys had to drop me down because my mic went hot or something, but if so, I apologize.
You dropped yourself down, man.
Okay, cool. I was a little concerned. I was like, damn, what did they hear? What did I say? What happened?
Nah. You were talking in tongues. We thought you were going crazy. No, I'm just playing.
Oh, it's too late for that. But I do have a question that's on a completely separate side note, and I'm not in here a lot, so if this pushes anybody's buttons, I apologize in advance. But I'm going to mention the P word real quick because there's some stuff going on over there. Puma. Does anybody in here fuck with Puma? Because if not, I won't even ask. But I am curious to know what people think about these LaMelo Ball shoes that are going to be coming out, and also what people think of if anybody is aware of what you're currently able to get as far as physicals and the digital companions that are being currently offered on this Puma platform. I think it's like $300 or something. Also, I want to know if people what people think about the Fuocious Adidas collab. Just curious to get people's takes.
Well, we got Rupsy up here, man. He's the shoe guy. Thanks for covering this one, Rupsy, because I don't have a take on this one.
Yeah, dude. Puma. I like Pumas. There's nothing wrong with the shoe. The only thing that I mean, and honestly, the one that they're coming out with, I really do like it. I think it's a really good looking shoe. It's a cool colorway. The whole concept's kind of cool. I don't know much about like the whole NFT side of it, like if there's files attached or what comes with it. But just like historically speaking with Pumas, like um, they don't tend to hold a ton of resale value. there's just not like a huge Puma market out there unless like maybe you have some like of the very old ones that had like the like back in the 80s they had a pair with like a step counter that was like in the heel of the shoe. It almost looked like the Nike acronyms before all that shit was even invented. So some of the old like really old retro ones are kind of pricey, but as far as like flipping it for resale, you might get a couple bucks, but I don't think it's going to be anything significant. Um, but the shoe itself is cool. I will say that. And Puma, they the quality varies, but that's also true within Nike as well. Like the quality varies depending on like how much you're paying. So like your average Air Force One, that's like a $90, $100 shoe or whatever. It's not the greatest quality. It's a good shoe, but it's not like Nike's top level stuff. And Puma kind of plays the same game. So I would imagine these are going to be on the higher end. And when they do that, they execute pretty well. I had a pair of J. Cole came out with some Dreamville collab shoe when he signed his deal with Puma. They released a shoe. I'm a big J. Cole fan. I bought the shoe. It was a great shoe. I wore it for a little while. It just wasn't really for me. I ended up selling them. I took a loss. So it is what it is. As far as the Fuocious Adidas thing, I think that's amazing. Any light that you can shine on Fuo is amazing. So yeah, as far as it being Adidas, Adidas is gonna do Adidas stuff. So it's checks over stripes over here, but it is what it is, man. I'm just happy that he got some shine and he's able to get his art out there and get some more eyeballs on him because he definitely deserves it. But yeah.
Cool, man. I appreciate the lowdown on all that. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm not actually getting either pair of the shoes. I do have a good amount of Air Force Ones coming up and like 4 pairs of CIRLs. I liked how the Pumas looked, but I don't know what I would wear them with. I just kind of like that heat map design. It's hard to match it up with any outfits, but I thought they looked cool. And the Fuos look cool too, man. They got they got some style to them, but I save my money to buy more Nikes is what I'm gonna do. In my
No, it makes sense.
Somebody asked a good question once of Dre, why the Pumas didn't like take off as much, and I think his answer was that it's super niche, right? You got to either like that basketball player specifically, you got to like that specific silhouette of shoe, you got to like wearing Pumas, and you got to know Web3. So it like really pigeonholes who might be interested in that rather than the broader market.
Yeah, typically like somebody that rocks Puma shoes rocks Puma everything. Like the t-shirts Puma, the hats Puma, the socks are Puma. They got Puma underdraws. Everything's Puma. So if you're rocking, and you know what, a lot of those people typically are also interested in is like F1 racing. For whatever reason, like Puma, they got a good little foothold in F1 racing. So they get some love over there. So yeah, dude, I'm fucking funny, bro. I don't give a shit. Y'all don't gotta laugh.
Hey, Puma draws. I'm about to Puma pants. What's up, Tevi?
That is such a terrible joke. Puma pants. That's good. No, I think Rufsy is right, man. But I don't know that I fit all that stereotype, to be honest. I mean, I like F1 racing. I mean, I have Puma socks, but I don't have Puma draws yet. But, I might have to get some.
Bro, he just proved everything, bro.
Just about. I was like, I'm sitting here thinking about it. I'm like, yeah. But I just like the colors, man. Like, I actually don't even know, if people love basketball, man, don't, close your ears right now. But I don't even know who that guy is. But I like the shoes. I like the colors. I think it's not even, for me, it's not like, I don't think it's that hard. Well, if you're trying to like wear it with like a fit to go somewhere like dressy or whatnot, yeah, that's probably tough to do. But if I get them, which I've been looking at them, I'm like, maybe if they go on public and they don't sell out instantly, I'll probably try to pick up a pair. But to me, it's more about wearing them, as like a gym pair of shoes, or if I'm like out on a nice summer day or something, wear them with some shorts and a t-shirt, like keep it simple. Where it's more about the shoes like popping out than the outfit itself. So if you're wearing something pretty neutral, at least that's what I'm thinking about it. Like if I'm wearing something pretty neutral, it draws more attention to the shoes themselves, and that's kind of like the centerpiece. But I really like those the heat wave, the heat map collar scheme. So
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna definitely get some attention with them. It's a head turner. People are gonna ask you some
yeah,
questions. But I think another kind of another thing, and this might be a little controversial too. But you said you don't really know basketball too much, so you don't know who that guy is. But I also feel like even if you do know basketball, you probably don't really know who that guy is. Like no shade to the ball. I don't even know which one it is, to be honest. Like I know there's a couple brothers. I'm not sure which one this one is. Like what his name is, Lamelo. I don't know if it's Lamelo or I don't know the other ones, but
I
um,
mean, I know
it's
Carmelo
not LeBron.
Anthony, but yeah, he's not like, do you know some of the big players, right? Like some of them, but also I realized that I haven't been watching basketball and like watching closely in many years. So there's a lot of newer players on the scene who are doing pretty well and actually are like strong players. I just don't know who they are because I don't watch every game. So I'm like, yeah, I'm like, I like the shoes because it's Web3. There's an NFT and digital version of it, and it's I like bright colors. Um, like I think if you have the right combination of bright colors and it meshes well together, then it speaks to me. I don't have a gutter cat or anything like that, so it's not even about the NFT collection that's kind of like collabing with it. It's more like I look at the shoe and I'm like, yeah, it looks cool, and that cat looks kind of cool too on it, right? So the overall design of it, I think, speaks to me. And some people don't like it, right? Because it's loud and it's like, yeah, how do you pair it up? I'm like, yeah, if you're trying, I agree. Like it's a really hard shoe to try to put like a full outfit together and try to like style like be like super stylish. But I'm like, nah, it's gonna probably be like a white tee or a black tee and some basic shorts and throw them on, go work out, or throw them on and just go on a walk or something. I don't know, right? It's gonna be super basic. So from that standpoint, I think it's gonna be nice. So yeah, if they don't sell out, I'll likely get a pair. To be
they're
honest.
definitely a cool looking shoe. Do you have to have a gutter cat to get it? Is that kind of the deal?
I think it gives you early access, but I think there's a public sale when I was looking into it. I have to go back and double check, but I think that's why I'm like, yeah, if there's something left and it doesn't sell out instantly, I'll probably get a pair if I'm being honest. Like the price is not, terrible either, which is nice. Um, and maybe like on the feels, I think they look good. I like the black and white contrast of them. I honestly wish they were on a pair of Nikes, and I didn't see like if anybody else could get them. I like Adidas classics, but not that particular design. So that's probably the only reason why I wouldn't get those. But if they were like on some of the classic pairs, I probably would get those. So, but no, I think it's super cool that Fuel, exactly what you said, got the collab, is getting the recognition that I think he deserves because he's a great artist. So every time that we can do that, and it doesn't matter what the brand is, honestly, and that's the beauty of collabs, right? Like you're not, like on a contract that says you can't go here, you can go there. It's like, nah, we come together, we collab, and then we go our separate ways. So I think that's super cool that he was able to lend that. So that's my 2 cents.
I think you guys make some good points, man. I'm actually stoked for Fuel. I want to know more about his drop. I don't know if anybody's got some. When I was in Miami, they had a dope activation. A bunch of us went to his paint activation, and he had Adidas everywhere, bro. So he's had
I mean, I'm sure we all know he's had like a connection or a collab with Adidas for a while, but they had blank white Adidas shoes all over the place that everybody was painting on, and we couldn't take them home. There were some dope ones that people painted on, and I wanted a pair bad. So it's the only time I ever wanted to take a pair of Adidas home. I'll tell you that. A few people brought blank Air Force Ones. I think Randy got blank Air Force Ones, and he painted on them brand new Air Force Ones. A few people did that. Can't remember. Maybe Elle. I think she might have done it too. Yeah, I think she did. Yeah, she's waving. Shit. Sorry, I've been so quiet, guys. I'm taking care of a few things in the background. Super important. I keep trying to hop in, and I'm like firing off messages in the background. I think I'm going to end this space a little early tonight. I have to jump in a meeting, a call with Dre and someone else, and he can do it tonight. I want to get it taken care of tonight. It's only an hour and 40-minute space, but if I didn't think this was so important to get this little issue solved, I wouldn't end the space. So I appreciate y'all coming through. I'm gonna go get this situated, make sure it's all good. Elin, I might hit you with a message after this too.
Right on, man. Feel free.
All right, guys. I'll catch y'all tomorrow. We'll talk soon.
Absolutely. Later. Much love, man.
Later.
Bye, everyone.